Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm Report Pod. I'm Coach Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all drip ecosystem related projects. And today is just kind of like wrapping everything up on this journey that I've been on and humbling myself. Remember, I was preaching all about this idea of, moving towards utility and that I'm not a DJ and all that stuff. And I've kind of been touching on that in multiple videos. And recognizing now that the energy in the space, and that will continue to be in the space until probably even the next Bitcoin halving, is going to be a bunch of degens. So I recognize that I was wrong, and it's good to see that and then recognize where the opportunities lie. So that also has to do with the drip network and where the future is going. So I respect that Forex is trying to build utility and do all this stuff in there, but right now, what the energy wants and the people want is actually not utility. They just want something to get behind and get excited about. And I showed you guys the PePe coin, and now I'm going to be talking about another one. I did not get into this originally, so this looks like the drip chart, but it's actually not. This is actually SAFUU. So they are rebranding themselves. How do I zoom out of this thing? Rebranding themselves and going with SAFUU Go. Now, if you look at this, and there's some eerie similarities. So they got up to $163, and they've been just over a year since launch. But man, when you zoom in here, they went all the way down to 20. Oh, I think the low was actually like 3 cents, 5 cents. And they are now back. They touched back up to above $1, and they're coming back up now. Now, the reason I bring this up, I'm not advocating them at all. They're another powerful or strong community, and you find people on both sides of the fence that say that their CEO Brian Legend is a scammer and that the whole thing was a scam and all that. Then you have other people who swear by it, whatever. So sounds very similar to what we have in the drip community. So I'm not saying get into this, but what I'm saying, or what I understand now, is that people just want to buy hype. They want to invest in things that they think are going to take off. And simply because there have been some announcements on what's going to happen with SAFUU and SAFUU Go and what he's trying to do and all this stuff, it's enough to hype the project. And that's, again, the exact same thing that's happened with PePe, which is no utility whatsoever, just a token. So what I'm getting at in this video is that, yeah, that's all we actually need. We just need the 4 things I identified, in my opinion, that you need for positive price action, right? So all you need is a community, you need marketing, you need a contract that's not exploitable, and then you need and liquidity. So those 4 things: community, non-exploitable contract, marketing, and liquidity, will cause your token price to pump. That's it. 4 little things. The rest of the stuff is just icing on the cake. So what he's doing, and what little I saw, I'm bringing this up because we're actually mentioned in this thread from Brian Legend on their Discord. So I had this going around in my group because somebody, I saw it in another group, and decided to jump into their their Discord to see. So he's created this new liquidity pool pairing for, I don't even know enough about it, so I'm not even going to try to explain it, but it's basically this way to add partnered tokens, and he's essentially selling like a subscription model. So it sounds similar to the partner token idea that Forex wanted to have on the Animal Farm, and you'd be able to provide liquidity with the scratchies. Now, this is not the exact same model, but what's interesting and interesting to note is that over here in a post now a couple days ago, he said, I will be creating 4 new LPs for free for the following projects: 1, CAF, Kiwi, and there we have the drip token. So he's pairing drip with the new SAFUU Go token. He's going to add 5,000 liquidity to it himself for each of these. And he said this is to prove concept to the community on how the DeFi space will be and how it's shaping up. So he's got this idea, and he's willing to, bootstrap it himself and put it out there. Now, I don't know what this is going to do for the token. I read through the announcements a little bit on the AI and the drive technology and all this stuff, but I haven't dug enough into this. But what I'm getting at is this narrative that it's not necessarily about utility. It's actually just giving people something to get excited about. And that enough will bring the utility later. Like, again, I pointed out with SHIB and Doge. So he's doing something with these partner, what does he call these? It's SAFUU partnership program. So you actually get these different tiers where you, the owner of the token, have to add liquidity, and then you're paying a subscription model to be tied to the SAFUU platform and then benefit from whatever hype and stuff that he does, right? So I don't know how this is going to shape out, but the point is he's putting enough marketing dollars and getting enough people excited about it that the token price has gone from the utter gutter of 6 cents all the way up to a 15x, or we'll call it a 20x, because it got like $1.20 or whatever in a matter of weeks, 4 weeks. So that's not bad. And the project doesn't launch until the 15th in theory. So right now it's sitting under $1. Now, again, I'm not saying buy this. I'm not promoting SAFUU at all. What I'm promoting is the idea that it just needs community. You need marketing, you need a contract non-exploitable, and you need liquidity. And if you do that, even if you have a crappy project with a crappy website with nothing to offer, then people will ape in and get up 3,700x in like 2 weeks. You know, like, this is nothing. Like, this, we've got a much better UI, and all this stuff that Forex is putting together is great, but the energy in the space doesn't care. This is proof right here that they don't care. This is a single page. Somebody threw this up probably in a couple of hours, and they have managed to get in $220 million of liquidity. I'm sorry, now it's more than that. It's 315 and 60,000 holders. It was 50,000 when I showed it to you guys. And there's nothing here. Like, that's the fascinating part that we need to understand. So this is where this all ties in with drip and what I'm pushing for. This crypto ranch idea is to do exactly those 4 things. It's to create a contract, get liquidity, get marketing from that contract, marketing dollars, and then get a whatever the 4th one was. I can't even think right now because I'm trying to think simultaneously, but you guys heard it before. So all 4 of those things can come from us basically getting together, supporting one another. And with that, then we could build something like this. I don't know what it looks like, what we can do, or what the community can do, but here's proof of concept constantly coming out. So I was talking to the guys in the DAO and just echoing what Brock H said before about it's not a market issue, it's a marketing issue. Yes, we have lost 2-point-some-odd trillion in the total market cap from the all-time highs in crypto, but people are still putting money in. Like, the people that are here are looking for a place to still make gains. They're not looking to make gains next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. They want them tomorrow. And if we can put something together to give them that, and it still has, you know, it's a safe contract, and you are telling them the truth, just like PePe, then I have no problem now pivoting from my ideology and this, you know, beating the drum that we need utility and people don't want to ape into stuff like that. It's like, nah, screw that. I get it. People want to, and as long as you're straight up with them, then that's perfectly fine. No different than what the scratch ticket model will be. Scratch tickets are just gambling, and people have no problem gambling when you tell them that it's going to be a gamble, right? So let's give the people what they want. And I believe that's where, again, Crypto Ranch can come into play. So here is a design from Lissandro that we're looking at. And if you see down here, it's throwing in all of the actual community, what do you call these? Influencers, content creators. So this is just one of the 3 different versions. So there's going to be 3 different NFTs in the tier 1 that will have to be burned in order to collect the tier 2. So for example, in the drip garden, you're going to need seeds, water, and soil. And these are the seeds. And if you have 3 of those, then you'll be able to mint the tier 2. So this is just literally a placeholder to give people a little bit of hopium to have a degen play to win some rewards on a weekly basis. But don't mistake this as the end all be all goal. The end all be all goal is to put all 4 of those things in one place. The liquidity that we need, the support that we need, the marketing, and a contract that can't be exploited. We put all those together, and the resources of the people to build something else that burns drip or that is just a speculative meme coin, I don't care. Whatever it is, the community can build it. And if we have all the pieces in place and we have the liquidity and then all these people that are supporting the project are able to help market it, then we can do what this has done. That's what Crypto Ranch is really meant to be. And I think that's also what Brian is doing. He's trying to gather the fragmented pieces of DeFi and say, hey, look, I put all this marketing together and all this stuff. I built a brand, be it with good press or bad press, but, come be a part of this, put some liquidity up, and you're going to gain access to these things, right? So I think he gets it. He understands the energy in the space. He understands marketing. He's got a strong community that are willing to beat the drum on SAFUU, and where it goes, I don't know. Will it get back to all-time highs? I don't know, but I don't care. I'm just looking at what is the potential and where are we now? Like, they got over $200. And like I said, I think SAFUU launched back a little earlier than March. Maybe it was like January of 2022. I can't remember exactly. But it took off like a rocket, and then tanked all the way down, and we got to pennies on the dollar, all the way down to, like I said, 3 cents or 5 cents. But they're back up now, right near a dollar range. So up a 20x from like 30 days ago. That's not bad. So what he's doing is working, and it's just to get people excited. Like that's really all it is. I guess he's got a new project coming out with SAFUU Go, but the point is he understands that the community needs to rally behind something and give them something to get behind. So he's also got this Vulcan chain where he's doing his own chain, but that's been put on the back burner for whatever this SAFUU Go project is going to be. So to wrap all this up, Crypto Ranch is meant to just kind of get all that energy focused on one area, then find the right people, the devs, the marketers, promoters, content creators, all these people to figure out what the project is that we can take that liquidity that we earned as a community and then put it towards building a contract and marketing it to the right people. So it's not going to be the traditional drip marketing DAO. That's the long-term play. It needs to be the degen marketing because that clearly works. Giving them something to rally behind and help following this primitive roadmap that they came out with. Obviously it worked. Let's keep it simple and do the exact same thing. So I don't know the answer, but I know it means we have to work together to get there. And the proof is in the pudding with these contracts. This is just two. And there are others that are making money in the bear market. So it's not a bear market in and of itself, because there's still money to be made while we are here. And you still build in the bear and you do exceptionally well in the bull. But the people that are here for the gains. They're not, especially if you're in DeFi, you're not really a long-term investor in the sense that you're just sitting on the sidelines hodling Bitcoin. If you were, you would just hold it. You wouldn't be looking for opportunities in DeFi. DeFi is to try to make a quick flip or at least maximize your yield to some degree. And there are a lot of degens still here. So anyway, just wanted to bring some insight to that, what's going on. And again, if you're interested in the Crypto Ranch project, this week we'll be putting together the Telegram, and I'm still collecting more names on the Google form. So drop me a message down here, then hit me up on Telegram so I can get you on that. And then I'll get those first couple people in there. And then from there, we will roll forward with actually launching this NFT. Super simple idea. And then trying to get some additional concepts on what the community would want for this base level. Think of it just as a crowdfunding campaign, again, with utilizing the drip ecosystem and then being able to at least pay out some rewards while we figure out how to build. So it's just kind of a place to collect funds, potentially win some on the sidelines, and then move forward as a collective on how to build something. Could even be using the scratch ticket model when Forex puts that out there. But in the interim, we can still also build something else. So let me know what you think. Hope that provides some value. If it did, smash that HBO special. Brother, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets.
Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.